Governor was Governor Wenge was 2 years ahead of me at Dregerhafen High School in those days. Governor was there in 1975. He did his Form 1, and in 1976 he did his Form 2, and 1977 while he did his Form 3, I did my Form 1 at Dregerhafen. And when I arrived there, he saw me and he liked me, and then he started talking to me. And one of the characteristics of Luther Wenge, he had this special gift with him. The moment you talk with Luther, you will think that you knew him 20 years ago. He was that type of character. That's why when he went into politics, he was able to attract, and he had that influence in him. It's just like love on the first sight. So I became, from 1977 to 1977 to 1978, I was his batsman. We slept together in a dormitory in the same room, and it was a double bed with the springs and all this, and I would sleep at the top. Luther would sleep on the floor, at the bottom, at Dregerhafen High School. And every morning, at lunch, in the morning, lunch, and in the dinner, I would take our plates and spoon, cups to the mess, and both of us were in table number 16 in the mess. So we serve the food, we eat, and then I would take our plates and cups and spoon and we'll go and wash them, and then take them to our room. And we were the best of friends since our high school days up until the day he died. And Luther and I were so close, and we were the top debaters in school. He trained me how to debate. And when we were in high school, Luther and I were in a sporting house that was called Tarangao. And every November, we would have a cultural week. And one of the activities of the cultural week was debate. And Tarangao's debating team was myself, the former Secretary for Health, Dr. Liko Osborne, and Governor Wenge. I will be the first speaker, then second speaker, Dr. Liko Osborne, the former Health Secretary, and late Governor Wenge will be the summarizer. And we were the top debating team for that 2 years that I've been with him at Dregerhafen, and no team would beat us. And when he graduated, 1978, he went direct from Dregerhafen to University of Papua New Guinea, where he did his preliminary year, and then went into studying law at the university. And that's how my friendship began with Luther Wenge, and it was a friendship that both him and we enjoyed all throughout our life. Even when he became the governor, I enjoyed that relationship, and everyone in Morobe who knew us said that he's Bami's brother. And I enjoyed that standing because I wanted everybody to know that Wenge is my brother. And everywhere that he was, and I was the master of ceremony, or I was in the program, he would always invite me to go and drink with him, eat with him, even go to his house. And we enjoyed that relationship. Even his children, his wife, they all know that. And Luther Wenge's wife was a year, 2 years behind me at Dregerhafen. So that was our relationship. So that's how I knew him. Oh, I parked a car just opposite, not opposite, but at the Resurrection Lutheran Church. And when I lift up my mobile, when I was taking my mobile to give a call, there was a call that came in and said, "You confirm? Is it true that Luther Wenge died?" And I was shocked. And then what happened was, I'm a member of the Lay Independence Committee, so our CEO sent through our WhatsApp, And he said, it's confirmed, Governor Wenge passed on. And I cried. I cried for 3 solid days in front of my wife and children, and even when the friends met me, they talked about Luther. I cried. I cried for 3 solid days, non-stop, because he was a brother that I knew, and he helped me a lot. He paid school fee for my children. He paid project fee. He paid uniforms for my school, for my kids, telling me that your kids are my pickaninnies and my pickaninny belong to me. And he did everything for us. So my wife and children, we all cried. When I cried, my wife and children joined me, and we cried our hearts out for a man that I knew without my children. As a single person, I knew him on school days, and then joined by my wife and children when he did good to them, giving them money, buying school fees for them. And we cried our heart out for the man. We lost someone that we knew. And for me personally, I lost someone. You know, generations, Luther is my generation, and he was my schoolmate. It's just like when one of your classmates becomes prime minister, you are there. Even he doesn't give you a job or what, but once your classmate is there as a prime minister, you enjoy it. You just go out telling everybody, that's my classmate. We went to school together. So I enjoyed that standing. Now that he's gone, who else I'll look up to? Because the next person that becomes the governor of Morobe is not my schoolmate. It's not from my, my schoolmate. I don't know. It's another generation. Yeah, from my generation, and that's Luther. I enjoyed that standing with Luther because he was from my generation who became the governor. Yeah. So upon hearing of my brother Luther Wenge, Governor Wenge, I cried my heart out. I cried for 3 days, and I can't do much because it's God that has what God has given, and God took away the life. So it's just like, what would I say? God give it and God take it. So that's where I stopped. And I said, anyway, I've known my brother. He has done everything good for me. Now that he's gone, all I have to do is to pay my respect and farewell to him. And I'd like to say that Akisawa, rest in peace.